Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 31st, 2024, and we're diving into MicroStrategy's third quarter 2024 financial results. MicroStrategy, known as the world's largest Bitcoin treasury company, has just released its latest earnings report. Joining us today is John, Senior Analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss MicroStrategy's performance, especially given their unique position in the digital asset space.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the revenue figures. MicroStrategy reported total revenues of $116.1 million for Q3 2024, which is a 10.3% decrease year over year. John, what are the key factors behind this decline?
The decline in total revenue is primarily due to a decrease in product licenses and support revenues. Product licenses and subscription services revenues fell by 13.6%, and product support revenues decreased by 8.7%. This reflects a challenging environment for their software business, despite a 32.5% increase in subscription services revenues.
And what about profitability?
Gross profit also saw a decline, coming in at $81.7 million compared to $102.8 million last year. The gross margin dropped to 70.4% from 79.4%. Operating expenses surged by over 300%, largely due to significant impairment losses on their digital assets, which amounted to $412 million. This led to a net loss of $340.2 million, a substantial increase from the $143.4 million loss in the same quarter last year.
Bitcoin holdings and treasury strategy. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy is a major focus. They hold 252,220 Bitcoins with a year-to-date BTC yield of 17.8%. Can you elaborate on their Bitcoin holdings and strategy?
MicroStrategy continues to be a leader in corporate Bitcoin holdings. As of September 30th, 2024, their digital assets were valued at $6.851 billion. The company has been aggressive in increasing its Bitcoin reserves, with a strategic plan to raise $42 billion over the next 3 years through equity and fixed income securities, known as the 21-21 plan. This capital will be used to further increase their Bitcoin holdings, aiming for a BTC yield target of 6 to 10% annually from 2025 to 2027.
How does this strategy impact their financials?
While the strategy positions them uniquely in the market, it also introduces volatility due to Bitcoin's price fluctuations. The impairment losses this quarter highlight the risks involved. However, the company believes this approach will be accretive to shareholders in the long term.
Equity and debt financing initiatives. MicroStrategy has been active in the capital markets. They raised $2.1 billion in equity and debt in Q3. What are the details of these initiatives?
Indeed, MicroStrategy issued and sold over 8 million shares of its Class A common stock, raising approximately $1.1 billion. They also announced a new at-the-market equity offering program with a target of $21 billion. Additionally, they issued $1.0 billion in convertible notes due 2028, which helped them redeem $500 million of their senior secured notes, reducing their annual interest expense by $24 million.
What does this mean for their financial strategy?
These moves are part of their broader strategy to leverage equity and debt to fund their Bitcoin acquisitions. By reducing interest expenses and securing capital through equity offerings, they aim to maintain financial flexibility while pursuing their aggressive Bitcoin strategy.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Looking ahead, what operational changes and future outlook has MicroStrategy shared?
MicroStrategy completed a 10-for-1 stock split, which could make their shares more accessible to a broader range of investors. They ended the quarter with $46.3 million in cash and equivalents. CEO Fong Lei emphasized their focus on leveraging digital capital transformation to enhance shareholder value. The company is optimistic about achieving a BTC yield target of 6% to 10% from 2025 to 2027, aligning with their long-term strategic goals.
How should investors view these developments?
Investors should consider the potential for long-term value creation through their Bitcoin strategy, balanced against the inherent risks of digital asset volatility. The company's commitment to operational efficiency and strategic capital allocation could position them well for future growth.
Key takeaways. In summary, MicroStrategy's Q3 2024 results reflect a challenging quarter with a significant net loss, but also highlight their continued commitment to their Bitcoin strategy. With 252,220 Bitcoins and a new $21 billion equity offering target, they are poised for future growth. Their focus on achieving a BTC yield target of 6 to 10% from 2025 to 2027 remains a key part of their strategy. Thank you, John, for your insights.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to discuss MicroStrategy's unique position and future prospects.
Thank you for watching Smart Stock Watch. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts on MicroStrategy's performance and strategy in the comments below. Until next time.